Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So, first turn Swift Spear, attacks for 1. Second turn Rattleclaw Mystic. I honestly expected him to play something right there. What? I don't know. And Combat Trick. Titan Strength. Titan Strength. So, off to the races. Heir of the Wilds. He is a very good creature. Roast on the Monastery Swift Spear. Talk about overkill, but you know, every creature you kill from a mono red aggro deck is much more painful than in most other decks. Fiery Impulse to get rid of the air. The reason being they have a much harder time recouping their losses. Ooh, it's not a mono red deck. It's red with a splash of white. Mardu Scout dashed. So 4 more damage. So we know that one of the cards in his hand is Mardu Scout. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Icefall Regent. Now, this is a card that I hardly see anybody play, which is interesting because it's actually a really good card. A 4/3 flyer for 5 is nothing to sneeze at, but, you know, enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls, and that creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as this is in play, or as long as you control it. You know, that ability. And he's dashing the Mardu Scout. Calculated risk. I mean, that breath, we'll call it a breath weapon ability. On that body and ability for 5 mana, that is a damn good card. Then you throw on top of that spells your opponent's cast that target Icefall Regent cost 2 more to cast. I don't see why this card isn't played more. Is it because it's 5 mana? Will it see more play in this new standard because the play is supposed to be slower? Hordling Outburst. 4 mana. He's got him at 7 life. This situation has come up more and more often lately, where the mono red or red aggro deck with splash gets so close, and then they just run out of gas. But, you know, that is one of the hallmarks of red aggressive decks. Whether it's burn or creatures, and Thunderbreak Regent. So it's a dragon deck. Yeah, I would. I was gonna say I wouldn't attack. You're at an awfully low life total. And it is kind of funny, now that Thunderbreak Region is in play, you have to pay 2 more to even target this guy, and then you take 3 damage for targeting this guy. So another Hordling Outburst. Hmm. And he's swinging in. I mean, if he has a Titan Strength, he could get through for 4. Hmm. Attacking with the Regent. Now, 2 cards in hand and what? 3, 6, 7 mana. Makes me wonder what exactly is in his hand. Because he's still in a very bad spot. Dragon fodder. There's no end to these goblins. Mardu Scout. Okay, that's 6, 9. So block with the Rattleclaw, the Mardu Scout, block one of the tokens with the dragon. And that's still 5. Thankfully he's out of mana. So no combat trick shenanigans to win. But at the same time, if he has the big burn spells like Exquisite Firecraft, then all he has to do is draw it, or if it's in his hand, all he has to do is survive. If Bounding Crisis enters the battlefield, you may tap or untap target creature. Hmm. Yeah, if he can get rid of that 1 goblin token, which he can, or never mind, just attack with the flyers. And there's the game. Uh, I just feel like the red deck, like I don't know why, but it just feels like he didn't come as close as he did, and he conceded the match. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go with that. That was Temur Dragons versus mono red with a splash of white aggro. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next